Hello YouTube, it's me Farhan Hamid. Just want to show my 1x18 and 1x24 scale cars, and some of them are 1x18 scale. This is my 2001 Land Rover. It was gifted to me when I turned 20 years old by my brother and his wife, and now I'm 30 years old, so basically it's 10 years old or more. And all of these are metal die-cast cars with opening doors and hoods. Next, I have a Volkswagen T-Bus, which I got at least 8 years ago from Square One Cars and Buff here in Canada, Toronto, Mississauga. This is a pretty heavy die-cast. It has white walls and opening doors from the side and here, and it has a functioning, well, not functioning, but an engine detail. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe if I move it up. Has tail lights, license plate, very heavy, and it's a Jada production. Really like this bus. Okay. Next, I have a 2003 Hummer H3T. It's a pickup truck with chrome accents and chromed out wheels, and the back ones are more deep dish wheels. It's a bright yellow with black. Again, very heavy casting. It's also from Jada. Here's the front end, and the doors open, and the trunk latch opens. It's a pretty awesome casting. And all these cars, especially the muscle ones, which I'll be showing you later on, have awesome interior details too. Let's see if it opens. There we go. It's like a real truck. As you notice, I'm wearing a glove. I just cleaned them yesterday, waxed them, so don't want to get fingerprints again on them. Here's a cheaper die-cast 1x24 scale. It's from, I believe, Motomax. Let me check. Oh yeah, Motomax. It's a Ford Crown Vic, Ford Crown Victoria 2007, and it's a police vehicle. Has a push bar in the front, lights on the side and top, and it says highway patrol here. Too bad cops, police here in Toronto, they don't use Ford cars that much. Now they switch to Chrysler and Dodge cars as their cop vehicles. Still, it's pretty cool. I like it. Next, one of my favorites, which I grew up with when I was young. It's a 1993 Caprice Classic, Chevrolet Caprice Classic. It's a fire vehicle, fire department. Although I wanted it to be just a regular one, not fire, but couldn't find any. Has the license plate, Chevy logo right there. highly detailed. It says fire department, dial 911, won't dial that. Has an opening hood with a plastic engine and opening doors. Next I have, it's a very unique vehicle again from Watermax. I believe it's from Watermax. It doesn't say, but at one point I thought it was from Watermax. Doesn't say which brand it is made from. It's a 1934 Ford Coupe. Now in reality this car is a classic car. It has suicide doors which open the other way, which I found pretty cool, and it's pretty detailed inside too. Here's the other side, and the hood opens sideways too, not all the way, but I can't get it to stay open. But there's an engine in there and some details. Next is again my favorite. It's a 2000 Honda Civic Coupe. I picked this up again 6-7 years ago from a convenience store here in Brampton. It says VTEC. It's a SI. Doors open, hood opens, trunks open, but inside it's detailed, but it's all black plastic. Again, it's one of the cheaper brands. Can't see the engine detail that much. Here's the trunk. It has a sunroof. Nice. Let's move on to the next car, which is a 1974 AMC Gremlin. Now this car I found again 8-9 years ago at Walmart here in Canada, and many collectors don't like this car, but I find it very unique and very old. Well, it is old, but the shape, the lights, it looks very old. I like that. Has a blue interior. Again, to give it a old school look. Both doors open. And has a detailed engine. Here's the driver's side. It's a cool casting. I like it. Oh yeah, here's the back. This is also from Watermax. Or Motomax, sorry. Next, I have a very heavy casting made by Maisto. It's a 1/18 scale, and it's a 1965, sorry, 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396. It's a cop car. Blacked out rims. Police bar. Trust me, it's really heavy. Wait till I show you the engine. All chromed out with red. That's sweet. Both doors open. And the trunk, no. Interior has highly detailed. Has a fire extinguisher. I don't know if you can see other things. It has seat belts. Very nice. Next is a Pontiac GTO, I believe. Yeah, 1965 Pontiac GTO. Now this is like has blacked out tires in the back and chrome tires in the front with white walls. The hood doesn't open. I think it's like a project car. But here up on the wall I have many Pontiac GTOs, Hot Wheels 1/64 scale. This is a 1/24 scale. Okay, let's see the interior. Very nice. Keep that aside. Next, I'll be showing you another Pontiac. It's a 1969 Pontiac Firebird, one of my favorites in reality too. Part of the engine is in the back, in the trunk. It says quarter mile, so it's a drag racing, quarter mile racing vehicle with a blown engine. Highly detailed. Thick rubber in the back, deep dish rims, and thin tires in the front. I just love this vehicle. And cool thing about it is the hood opens, it comes out just to show the engine compartment. Can't do it with one hand. There we go. You have to take it out sideways. See, the hood separates. And I'll show you the engine detail. Wow, look at that. Even the belt is detailed. That's my Pontiac Firebird. Alright, let's move on to the next car. It's another quarter mile racing car, drag racer. It's a 1986 Chevrolet Monte Carlo GT. Apparently my dad says he had one of these, not a racing version, before I was born. in 2 doors. He had this, and he says it's a long ass car. Dual exhaust, very heavy again. Same thing, deep dish in the back. Fronts are a bit thin, and thick tires in the back. It's a CS Pro. Interior highly detailed. Same thing, the engine opens sideways. There's the hood, and check out this bad boy. Wow. I don't know why it says 192.80. Maybe that's the racing time. Yeah, it has to be. Alright. There's 2 more cars left. And they're both Mustangs. This one is, they're from Jada again. It's a 1967 Shelby GT 500. Check out the rims on that. All chromed out, the rims. Highly detailed. Check out the interior. There's enough light. Wow. Has a chromed out engine compartment. Can't beat Ford Mustangs. And lastly, it's another Ford Mustang GT. It's a 2005 Ford Mustang GT with red calipers. Looks like a Ford Probe to me. It's a Jada toy, and the engine opens in the back. A second. There we go. It opens the other way. Here's the front. Again, it has opening doors. Pretty cool doors too. Has a T-top basically in the top. Well, T-top means in the top. The other door opens too. Well, thank you for checking out my 1 by 24 scale cars. And I hope you guys have a great New Year's. Thank you. Bye bye.